Hey everyone, it's Greg from Stationery Shenanigans. I've always talked about how I wanted to do some vlogging, so I'm biting the bullet and just starting something for Vlogmas. I don't know how much I'll do, if I'll be able to do it every day, or if any of it will be interesting to you, but this is more of just I'm doing it because I say I want to do it, so we'll see how that goes. This is also inspired by Amber from Amber's Journey. I'll go ahead and link her channel below. She started doing like a day in the life kind of vlog style videos, and it just was a reminder that that's something that I could be doing too. So thank you all for watching. I love everyone's support, and yeah, I hope you all have a really great December coming up. Let me know in the comments below if you plan on doing any kind of vlogging or anything specific for December. I will say December is my favorite month, not only because of the holiday seasons and getting off from work, but also it is my birthday, and I'm finishing the busiest semester of my life between my part-time jobs and grad program. So I'm really looking forward to having free time in the next 2 weeks. Let's just get down to it. Okay, so I'm going to make my favorite smoothie at the moment. I use cranberries. These are fresh, but normally I use frozen, but since it's in season, I had got the fresh ones on sale. I slice up half an orange with a handful of the cranberries and a banana, and I add it to my Vitamix with some kefir. I add water to make it more liquidy, just to dilute it and so the blades can run. And then I add ground cinnamon, and you can add vanilla extracts, but I feel like you can't taste it, so yeah, it just tastes like a nice winter cocktail and gives me a lot of energy, and I love it. Also, when I got home late from campus last night, I did get an Amazon package, so I did purchase 2 things from Cyber Monday deals, which I'm not sure if this vlog for Vlogmas will be up before I do a separate video for these items, so if it's in the opposite order, just act surprised. And that's Anne-Marie. She is living her best life in her tank. I used to have a couple fish, and I named them all after characters of the Roseanne show. I had Becky, Darlene, Aunt Jackie, Bev, and Anne-Marie was born here and raised here, and she's actually very happy living alone and not having to share the limelight with anyone, so. The funny thing about vlogging is I realize that I need to keep my apartment clean if I'm going to keep doing this. So one of my favorite things about where I live is you can see the Washington Monument. I don't know if you can actually see it. There you go. Yes, you can only see a little bit of it, but there's just something about being able to see something like that when you're just out and about is kind of cool. So it is now, what is it? It's late Thursday morning. Whew, I'm ahead of myself. And I'm just going for a walk to get some sun while the sun is out. And I'm gonna go get a coffee just because I don't feel like making coffee right now, and then get back to work. Can we also talk about the leaves this year? I think I wrote about it in one of my Traveler's Notebooks sessions, but I felt like the leaves this year were just really gorgeous everywhere, or maybe we just appreciated it more, I don't know, although I feel like we had a real fall this year, which is partially why. Anyway, it's December 1st, and it's cool to still see these like really beautiful colors everywhere. So just a reminder that there is beauty all around us. This is me being philosophical before I've had any coffee on a Thursday. I mean, just look at these colors. So I wanted to take a look at Job's journal for his December dailies that he had done, The first time I used it was last year, which I'll show you in a second. But I saw he posted that it feels horrible ringing in December with this flu. As per tradition, here's this year's December Daily Tear Away Calendar Free Printable. So what he does is he asks that you tag him, since it is something free. I just love the colors and the designs of everything he uses. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get it. So if it's in his bio, free resource, okay. Okay, I think you have to sign up for his newsletter, which I feel like, let's go to his link tree. I feel like I would have signed up last year in order to get it. Shop now, December printable kit. Okay, so there's one you can pay for, and then there's a free one. And, oh geez, get password by signing up for the Job's Journal newsletter here. Okay, which I feel like, I'm spelling my name wrong. Password. And we're gonna go put in the password. So here's the downloadable one. Oh, he had one for August? Okay. Click the photo to download your resource. Remember, these downloads are for personal use only. So, oh, look at that. It's also very like 70s retro vibe, which I'm very much into. So what I'm gonna do, he has some on, there's a terms of use attached to it, so make sure you read those. What I'm gonna do is, because I was dumb and I was on campus last night and I had access to my colored printer at the office, I should have just printed this, or when I was at the library. So what I'm gonna do is save the file, and either later today or maybe tomorrow, I'm going to go to like a UPS store or Staples with a USB stick and see if I can print a colored version there. Because obviously I have black and white printer in my, there was an error reading a stream, okay. I have a black and white printer in my apartment lobby, but I feel like these really deserve to be in color, so I'll figure that out. So I might miss actually doing something in any of my planners today, but that's not what we're going for in this whole Vlogmas thing. We're just going to do what we can, when we can, and just have fun with it. So, and I'll just show you some of the ones I did last year. So that was, I used a Traveler's Notebook Crafts notebook for these. Try out December 5th, and little in stacks. And then, yeah, so I did use some of them, not every day, just a couple days, because honestly, last year felt more busy than this year, which doesn't seem possible. But I'm just looking forward to December this year, so thank you, Job. So maybe it's a good time to talk about the vlogging. So I've always wanted to vlog. For all my stationery shenanigan videos, I've been using my iPhone 13. I think I have a 13 or is it 12, I'm not sure. My iPhone, because that seems to be the easiest way to like manage it, and then I use iMovie to edit it. But I'm always curious what other people use and how they make it look so nice and professional, and even though I don't have the time to kind of like learn those things and like look into it more, I'm at least trying. So my Black Friday purchase was a digital camera, not like a nice, like not one of the higher up like Canon ones that you see a lot of vloggers using. It was more on like the lower ends, and it was a really good deal, including, so I got it from B&H Photo. So funny story about B&H Photo. When I worked my first corporate job after college, they were one of our clients, and I always enjoyed working with them. And I told myself, one day when I like have made it and I have more money, I'm gonna buy a camera bundle from this like really awesome place, this really awesome store in New York. I bought this one online because it's 12 years later and that's now a thing. Just to like feel cool, like that I'm not buying from something from Best Buy or Target. Again, I hate living in this area. People do not know how to drive. They just like block the whole thing. So I was gonna buy it from Best Buy, but Best Buy is just like, the stock's always messed up. I went in the store, because there's one within walking distance of me. I went into the store, like didn't have anything. They only had one of the items actually on display, and then it turns out they didn't have it in stock. Then I went on their website, and it just was all same thing. Like, you would click it, and suddenly it would say it's not available. So I went on B&H Photo, I think the night before Thanksgiving, and found what I wanted. They even had the like alternate color that other places seem to not have, and it was on sale for like $289 or $290. Again, I'm not buying like a high-end one. This is just for me to start learning how to vlog and stuff. And then they had like a bundle where I think it was $60, and you got an extra battery, a memory card, a case, and a 2-year spill and drop warranty, or like insurance plan. So if I drop or broke my camera, I guess I'd either fix it or replace it. So I thought for $60 that was a really good deal. Got it, and now we're vlogging with it. And the reason why was because I like having my phone. It makes things easy to just be like out and about and decide to film or take pictures. Plus the iPhone film is so good. But sometimes I want to set up, like when I'm at my desk, I want to set up to vlog, but I want to either check something on my phone, or I have a call coming in, and then you kind of like take your phone out of the tripod and realign yourself. So I wanted to have basically a camera I can use for vlogging, and then an actual phone. So if I am vlogging or doing something at my desk and I wanted to actually check on my phone, I could, because that started driving me crazy. So we're just trying to like kick it up a notch. So that's my little story about vlogging, as if it'd be interesting to anyone. But I don't know, I am always interested to see what you all are doing, and I like learning from everyone. So I figure maybe there's someone out there who wants to know these things, because they have no idea how to do it either. So we're just learning as we go. I love parking in the faculty and staff parking lot. If you know, you know. And yeah, it legit took me 50 minutes to drive here. So I'm now thinking maybe I'm not going to work here next semester. Because fun fact, when I work the evening shift, it's closed to students, so they can only meet with us on Zoom. So it's like I'm driving an hour to get here to log onto a computer to Zoom with a student, because we're not allowed to do that from home, because the new governor of this state doesn't believe in COVID or telework or just being modern in general. So I'm gonna have to do some thinking over Christmas break. So I finished my first student appointment, and now I have 30 minutes until the next student logs on. So I am just at the empty writing center all by myself. It is kind of cool because it's above the library and you get like a really good view of everything. And plus their library is pretty awesome. But as I go through with this each week, it seems more and more absurd that I drive almost an hour to get here to sit at a computer to meet with a student, because we can't do it from home. Yeah, but I'm thankful for all these different experiences I've gotten. So I stopped at my favorite neighborhood Japanese place for dinner, and I'm making some notes for my to-do list tomorrow on my Stalogy notepad that also has sticky notes in it. So the day is almost done. Well, FedEx was closed by the time I got here, so I couldn't print Job's thing. I had a nice warm dinner at the Japanese place, and since my car is only a few blocks away, I figured I would run into Trader Joe's to get some stuff for the weekend, because I really want to do some stationery stuff this weekend, like Job's challenge, setting up my planners for December. I have another interesting video that's going to come out. And yeah, so it is a nice cold night. Thank you so much for watching my vlog. I hope you are all doing well, and I will see you next time. Take care.